iTwist.io. Music licensing reimagined. iTwist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
We are back with Josh White Racing Esports tonight. The JK, it still says Life Services up there. Life Service Season 1 is supposed to be Lift Service. There we go. I'll have to change it. Lift Services Season 1, round number 2 here tonight at Auto Club, presented to y'all by Maxspeedtv. Myself, Josh from Medlock. My brother joining me up here in the booth tonight. We're actually going to be together again. Well, Bub, you missed last week. Had some stuff going on. Of course, Daytona, your favorite track. We know that. But, you know, but tonight we have Auto Club. We do know that this track in real life has been or will be destroyed and redone into a short track. However, on iRacing, it is still Auto Club, the 2-mile Michigan of the West, I guess you could call it, because Michigan in the north and Auto Club in California, Fontana to be exact. Now they are going to be pulling 225 miles here tonight, 125 laps. I thought it was 100, but nevertheless, yeah, 125 laps here this evening. They only get one fast repair. Unlike last week, Bub, where we see both of those races have unlimited fast repairs. You know, these guys were not too happy about all the cautions that was in both of those races, especially Saturday's race, where we had a total, what I counted, a total of 27 cautions in that Daytona 500 Saturday night. That is a lot of yellows, and these guys, the admins, have decided that they no more of that. They're limiting the amount of the fast repairs, sets of tires. Now they are still running 100% fuel, so that does actually help them out in the longer run to go on longer runs. But I think it's going to be a good race. Glad to have you back, bub.
Thanks. And by the way, the J&K lift services emblem's in the middle of the screen. You might want to take that off.
I know it is.
Oh, it is? Oh, you know, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I've been waiting, like you said. I was going to make a comment on those 27 cautions last week. Where'd y'all have the Daytona 500 at? Martinsville?
Yes.
Good Lord.
No.
No, I was only kidding. The 27 cautions, man. I saw that race lasted probably over 4 hours.
It was actually, I believe, 4.5. So with everything that was going on, yeah, 4.5 hours. Tonight shouldn't go 4.5 hours. You know, with only one fast repair with these guys, they are going to have to be careful. You know, they do have that one, but if they have to use it early, then, you know, that's going to set them back, and they're going to have to be very careful throughout the rest of the race. Hopefully we don't have the big one, but it is very likely that we definitely could. But there is one thing that I do not have that I should have. I do not have the Madison Rising National Anthem. I am going to have to get that from Steven. So unless you have it somewhere, Bub, that...
I've got it.
Okay, you can just email it to me, because that's probably what you got to do anyway. We won't be able to play it tonight, but we'll definitely start it Saturday. But with the pre-race analytics here, their temp of 67, a track temp of 71, a lot of wind out there, 10 to 15 miles an hour, 125 laps, 225 miles. It's 225 miles. There we go. I'll fix that too. 5 sets of tires. That does include the set they start with. It is 100% fuel. So 40 to 50, somewhere in that ballpark, I would imagine. It might even be more than that, but that's what I've got, 40 to 45. If anybody out there has a better guess than I do, please feel free to throw it in chat out there here tonight. Now, pit road is 55 miles an hour with the pace speed here at Auto Club of 70. They are going to be coming down here to qualify here pretty quick. So while they do that, I'm going to go ahead and jump over here to YouTube chat here tonight. We got Moose Pie out there, Brendan Kennedy out there in chat. Of course, my brother is out there as well. So glad to see all of y'all out there. Looks like we've got about 7 from what I can see. Could be wrong. That's what I'm showing right at the moment. Or 7 total. Yeah, 7 on YouTube. We also we're also streaming on the Josh White Racing Esports Facebook page, as well as the Maxspeedtv Facebook, alongside with the Maxspeedtv YouTube. So we got 3 going. Share it, get it out there. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and if you still got it, MySpace. I don't even know if that thing's even up and running, to be honest with you.
Well, I just noticed we got 3 Joshes out in the field too, and 1 in the
Mm-hmm.
booth.
Yeah, we got 4 in total.
Yeah, 4 total.
Yeah, Mayu, White, Ryder, and then of course myself. I do see about 18 drivers out here right now. So a little bit bigger of a field than what we had last week. Not much, but a little bit. But hey, they're growing. That's what they want to do. Is they want to get more drivers out here. But we are going to get set. Looks like Joey Bell out there, a bunch of nerds they are, and rooting on Raymond Bell. I would assume that Joey is related with the last name there. We are going to get into qualifying, so let's go and get those qualifying times up here real quick, and let's see here who we have coming out on the track. Well, it looks like the number, I think we have a boo-boo. Supposed to be in the 77, 20 on the truck, Natasha. So we have a boo-boo there with that number and name combo. The 03 of Josh White. Looks like Devin Black also with a number boo-boo here. The 51 on the truck, 7 in the driver bar. Alex Ball. Looks like he is correct. Carson. Now, I did get approached by Mr. Tanner here a few days ago. And I guess his wife made sure that I knew how to pronounce his last name. And I don't think he got my question, though. I was asking if it was Sidin or Sid-in. And I guess it's Sidin. So Tanner Sidin. If it isn't, well, I will be reapproached, I guess. And we'll have to go throughout that whole thing again. Raymond Bell, Michael Bennett, Tony Benfield, Josh Mayu, Frank Chavez. Bub, you should know Mr. Mayu there. Josh Mayu.
Sounds familiar.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't place him. It's been too long.
Yeah, I've known Josh for quite some time.
I said, since your absence, I've only done 1 race with you, and that was the practice of one of these leagues. That's the only one I've done since you've been back. But we'll get back into the swing of things.
All right, well, coming down to the final 2.5 minutes left here in qualifying. Looks like, as of right now, Michael Bennett up at the top spot. Josh White is going to get back there in second. Tanner up into second now. So it looks like 2 laps of qualifying is all they get. Stephen Hayes, Brock Whiteman. And we're probably going to have some good vibrations here tonight. Less than a minute and a half to go. Michael Bennett still, as of right at the moment, still has the top time. Looks like Brock Whiteman is on his final lap. Josh Mayu didn't even complete a lap. We're going to see here if Brock can beat him off that pole, or if Michael is going to grab the pole here tonight at Auto Club. But glad to see everybody out there. Be a good race, we hope. It looks like Brock. Go ahead, Bub.
No, hopefully not 27 cautions.
No, I hope not. Like Brock is going to go up into 5th. Gordon Spain out there here on track. He has not even started his lap yet. I don't know if he's going to have any time to do so. Well, he may start it, but I don't think he'll have time to finish it. With about 10 seconds left, it's going to kick him. Michael Bennett going to grab the pole out here tonight. Let's go and get him up here real quick. Michael Bennett, Bud, Josh from the booth, got a copy.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, man, well, it's going fine, man. Well, it looks like you're going to grab the pole out here tonight at Auto Club. Congratulations, Bud. Talk about the track real quick. How does it feel out there here tonight, and what do you got to do to bring it home into victory lane, Bud?
This is one of my favorite tracks on the schedule. It just seems like there's a lot of grip, and it's full throttle until the tires wear off. So not too many cars, probably long green flag runs tonight. So hopefully we can keep this truck out front in clean air and have good pit stops and put on a good show for everybody.
All right. Well, yeah, that's what we're hoping. Let's hope we don't have 27 yellows.
No, that was brutal last week.
Yes.
Brutal.
Yes, it was. All right, buddy, but good luck down there. Congratulations on the pole here tonight, man. We'll see what happens in 125 laps, man.
All right, we'll talk to you then, I hope. Bye.
All right, we'll get him back down there to his Team Adams Enterprises. And we're going to get him on the grid here, shall we? Our grid here tonight, of course, Michael Bennett we just talked to there, grabbing the pole. Congratulations to Michael on pole here tonight. Tanner Seiden, they're in 2nd. Josh White 3rd. Josh Ryder 4th. Brock Whiteman 5th. And Devin Black in 6th. Tasha, they're in 7th. Raymond Bell in 8th. Carson, I'm not even going to attempt it. They're in 9th. And Ryan Pasoko, they're in 10th. Stody Benfield in 11th, Alex Ball 12th, Stephen Hayes 13th, Brennan Carroll 14th, Frank Chavez 15th, Gordon Spain 16th, Josh Mayu 17th, Douglas Hess in that 18th spot. So 18 drivers should go pretty quick. I estimate about, I would say roughly in maybe an hour if everything goes smooth, Bub. We'll be in and out of this race. However, can't rule out a few yellows here and there. You know, it is a big track.
Yeah, 2 miles. And I'm going to attempt to, his name, I think his last name is pronounced Klingelhofer.
Klingelhofer. Oh, okay. Klingelhofer.
Yep.
Okay. DC Sidun out there is saying, haha, it's is it?
Already got a black flag.
Is it Sidun or Sidun? I don't know. I mean, SID could be Sid or Side, and then of course Dun, D-U-N.
Yeah.
So is it Sidun or Sidun?
Who knows?
DC out there will let me know.
Looks like Alex Ball got a black flag.
Oh.
Not sure why. I didn't see nothing, of course.
Yeah, there ain't no telling. No telling at all. Oh, Joey Bell is Raymond Bell. Okay, I caught him. All right, here we go. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road for the first time here tonight. We're going to have Michael up at the top here with the 95 to the outside. Here we go, folks. Pace car off down to the safety of a pit road. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know what I do here on Maxspeedtv. Let's do it. Into the Geico start zone. Greens out.
Flag.
Buggity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight at Auto Club. Oh,
they're already getting a little tight in a few places.
Yep. All right, sit him. He said similar to squid, so I guess we can call him squidding from now on. Squidding. He's gonna kill me.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Down into turn number 3 already. Michael Bennett, Tanner, Brock right on the high side. Yeah, they're getting awfully close to one another. I am, however, gonna turn that down a hair. Turn me up a hair.
Fine.
Yeah, Alex Bald.
Yep.
Coming down pit road here.
Yes.
I think it's a drive-through.
I'm not quite sure what happened on that start.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Now, he did start in 12, so yeah, it is a drive-through.
Okay.
So I guess there was something from the past race that they had to discuss. That does not concern me.
Oh, okay.
So, here we go. It looks like Michael, though, is going to lead the second lap onto the outside of the 19. He says he loves this track, so we'll see here. Looks like Tanner does, too. Tanner on the bottom out of turn number 2. Very wide.
Everybody's just spread out.
Well, I mean, this track is so wide. You can go 3 wide pretty easy here. Kind of like Talladega in a way. You go 3 wide. You really don't really have to, you know, be on your toes like bumpy Daytona or Daytona.
I see 5 lanes on this track, but I do not want to see 5 wide.
I've seen 6 wide here.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna have a wreck already. Somebody's spinning around.
Uh-oh. Oh, no! And it looks like, it was Natasha.
Oh, man.
And I did it again. Let's see
she
here.
might have got clipped.
That's what I'm looking at, possibly by the 26 here.
Yep.
Let's see here, the 26. Trying to find a chase view, my chase view camera here. There it is.
Okay, 26 is Raymond Bell. So.
Oh no, Raymond. Well, he rung his bell a lot last week, so I'm wondering if we're coming back into the swing of things here. Oh yeah, come right up into the 20. As they were entering the turn right there, that spun. Yeah, that spun Natasha right up into the outside wall. Yellow is going to be out for the first time.
Yep. We got another black flag as well.
Stephen Hayes.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Talked to Stephen just a little bit ago, actually. Found out that Stephen is actually from the same state we live in. He's about 2.5 hours east of us, so roughly, depending on how fast you drive on the interstate. Some people can make it in 2. Girlfriend over there saying, I can.
I'm about to say, yeah, some people go 100, they'll make it over in an hour.
I wouldn't advise it. The Arkansas State Troopers don't play fair.
No, they did not like the state increasing the speed limit to 75 either. So,
well, they don't have a choice. If the state increases it, and that's like, I don't know if anybody out there has a, what y'all speed limits are in y'all's interstate, but ours is 75 unless you get closer to, until you get closer to Little Rock, then it drops down. But I know in some states it's 85, 90.
Yeah, that's too fast.
Yeah. Here at Auto Club, though, it's they don't have a speed limit.
No.
About as fast as you can go without hitting a wall. Okay, Eric out there saying about 65, 70 where he's at. So I'm assuming 65 truck, 70 for everybody else. Eric, might want to go 55. Oh, Natasha back down pit road. Interesting.
Yeah.
Right, well, no fast repairs being used that I can see. Make sure if you don't have to use it, you don't use it.
Nope, none used as of right now, so.
Well, Tanner up front, Michael in second, Brock third, Carson fourth, Josh White fifth, Josh Ryder sixth, Devin Black seventh, Raymond Bell in eighth, Ryan Pasoko ninth, and Brendan Carroll right there in the top 10. Everybody getting in the line they want to be in. Now, of course, they have what they call line choice or lane choice for everybody out on the track. Leader, of course, gets lane choice as well, inside or outside. So a lot of black flags are usually cleared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Eric can't drive 55.
Yeah, Natasha got sent to the end of the line. First at fault. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh, 7.5 minutes of damage. Ouch.
Ooh. Ouch.
Would be rate 8. Not entirely sure who that is. Well, all right, here we go. Coming to lap number 8. Raymond. Oh, and you changed it on me again. Will you stop it?
YouTube stream's having some issues. It's buffering every so often.
Not on my end. I haven't dropped any frames or anything, so it's got to be YouTube itself.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Yep, Greenback out once again here tonight at Auto Club. Tanner jumping out front, side by side behind them.
Man, we got a lot of black flags. Okay, they were cleared.
Yeah, they get cleared. Yes.
Yeah.
Now as we see the 51 shooting up the gut here.
Oh,
70.
Somebody's going around again.
Yep, and that's the 70 and the 51. Oh, Josh Ryder into the wall. Oh, ow.
Oh, no caution. There it is.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and find out why we actually caught that live right there. The 70. Looks like right there, yeah.
Yep. When you raise your voice, you completely go out. By the
All
way.
right, I'll have to.
So.
I will have to. I guess turn myself down a little bit. Yeah. Well, let's get on a chase view here, because I mean we seen it, we caught it live.
Yep.
But looks like right there it was. Oh, Devin Black doing a little bit of wiggling, but the 70 definitely come right up and into the 51, and see the 51 hitting the tires there. Going to be some heavy damage on his car. Definitely a fast repair going to be used. And we will go ahead and pop over into the 70. Josh Ryder. And he's going to hit the wall pretty, difficult. Yeah. Oh, and his engine blew. So, yeah, he definitely is going to have a fast repair. He had to tow as well. So, that's going to be about roughly 2.5 minute tow. Oh, that's Handyman. That's Hanneman. That's Handyman. That's what I call him. Raymond H. Ray H. Raymond Handyman.
Can we just call him Rach?
Rach.
Sorry, I just had to. Sorry, just had to. see, I didn't lose my touch.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
Yep.
All right, well, another quick yellow, 2 yellows before the completion of lap 10.
Yep.
So if we go this route, we got,
Man.
see, that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That'd be 20 yellows before lap 100. Yeah, they wouldn't be too happy.
No.
I don't think we're going to have that many. I think these guys will get it under control here. I think they'll figure it out. Once we get that long green flag run, the tires will start to wear down and they'll get spread out a little bit. It's just getting to that point. And I've been gone for so long, and with these updates, Bub, I don't know, how these trucks react now. I don't know how the cars react, in traffic. I don't know. That's something that I'm having to learn all over again.
Yeah, they had a bunch of updates while you were out, and I was going to ask you something about ATVO. The 3 tire columns. Do you use those? I don't even know what they are for.
3 tire columns.
Yeah, the Q tire, and S tire. Do you use those?
I have them on, but no, I don't even.
Okay.
No, I don't know what they're for.
Okay. All right.
I know what they mean. Q tires means qual tires. Tires means, I guess, race tires. And then S tire means set tire. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't get me to lying. If I'm lying, I'm crying. I ain't crying. So.
Ain't crying.
Oh. All right. Well, Tanner, Michael, Carson, Brock, Josh, Raymond, Gordon, Ryan, Alex, and Stoney. S tires make the S cargo. Oh, somebody blinking. That's Tanner. Oh. All right, Tanner. Check your blinker fluid there, buddy.
We don't need any of that.
No, definitely don't need no blinky problems. All right, pace cars down and away to the safety of pit road again here tonight.
This again.
Into the Geico restart zone. Here we go. Already on the loud pedal. There's the green. Back underway here tonight. Boy, Michael didn't waste no time. He put it right behind Tanner. And now as they come screaming down into turn number 1. 3 at the bottom. Side by side back here to the 03 of Josh White. There's the 41 going back even further. Trying to make sure everybody's hanging on for dear life. Looks like Josh Ryder has a black flag. Looks like it was cleared. Yeah. All right. Well, everybody but Josh and Devin on the lead lap. So we got 16 trucks out on the racetrack that are all on the lead lap. No, I did not get the joke. I will be honest with you. I didn't get it.
It feels good to be back, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've only done 3 actually.
Yeah, counting that practice one.
Yeah, since I've been back. I'm still trying to get used to the swing of things again.
Yeah, while you were out, I took my coffee pot out of my room. Now I had to bring it back in, so. So.
Watching Josh White doing some wibbly wobbly back here behind the 21 of Carson. And how'd you say you pronounced his last name? Klingelhofer?
Klingelhofer.
That's what I said, Klingelhofer.
Yeah. I don't know of any other way to pronounce it.
I don't either. So. Klingelhofer? I mean,
no.
I mean, if you said it right, that's cool.
Yeah, we'll just call him Chris Klingle.
Chris Kringle?
Chris Klingle.
Oh, Chris Klingle. Wow. Oh, man. Brock Whiteman. Out of the bottom. Up Tanner. Brock.
Brock gonna take him? Yep.
Yeah, he got him.
Yep, he did.
Now the question is, can Brock lead the lap? Bassett almost, whoa, Brock.
Oh.
Brock scraping the wall. Is Brock going to be able to hold him? He did.
He got it. He got it.
Barely. Yeah, he got it. Now, they do not get a bonus point for leading the lap. I was confirmed last week.
That's a change.
Yeah, they run NASCAR-style points. So
okay.
You do not get a bonus point for leading the lap. Now, they do run stages, but they do not throw the yellow for the stage.
Oh, really?
Yes. So that is something unique, or at least they didn't do it last week. So I would assume they wouldn't throw the. Whoa, no, 41 coming up.
Oh, man.
Just a little bit, almost right into Michael. That would have took them both out, and it have probably took Carson out with them.
Yeah, it took 2 or 3 others out behind them.
Yeah, Josh White even probably would got a piece of that too. Back even further, checking out that second pack. Alex Ball, Raymond Bell, Stoney Benefield, Stephen Hayes. Man, they got a lot of, oh man, got to get back. Ooh, the 2 and the 38. Man, that was real close. Gordon Spain and Ryan Pasocco. I think it's Pasocco, but I'll just say Pasocco until he corrects me. 3 wide. Right up here with the 19 of Michael Bennett. Well, that didn't last but a second. Brock Whiteman, though, leading the pack. Man, Doran.
I wonder if Coco likes poking them.
I don't know. I know I don't.
No.
I'm glad I don't have to do it right now either, because, man, I'd probably die. I'd probably die before they got into turn 1.
Jeez.
Yeah, man, I don't know if I could hold it. Now, these ovals, these big ovals are fine. I mean, but, you know, still lose my breath and, you know, everything. 3 wide again. Boy, I thought the 03 was going to take it up the gut there and take it 4 wide. Still a little bit too early for that, though, I would think. All right, 35 and 70 is our stages.
35 and 70, okay.
Yeah, it'll be 34 to 35 and then 69 to 70.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask that a while ago while we were talking about it, but I forgot. Somebody's blinking. That's going to be Brock, looks like, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Brock, yeah.
He made.
Oh, did he go?
I think he went.
Oh, no, that is not good. Oh, no.
Yeah.
And he had led 4 laps, too, and he was right up there. Yeah, he gone.
Yep.
I believe.
Man. He was up there with the front pack.
Oh, he was leading, I do believe. Now
okay.
Michael Bennett is leading. Josh White there in battling for second with Tanner, but looks
he
like
manually disconnected. Look, that's what it says, but
oh no, it looks like Devin
don't know.
Black has taken his truck behind
Yep.
the wall. So we have lost 2 of them. Josh Ryder now only 2 laps down.
Brock lost due to upload packet loss, so he's having internet issues.
Oh no, yeah, that could be.
Oh, well, Brock just posted in chat. His power went out. Oh, geez, Brock.
That's even worse.
Yeah, that is. That's bad. Of course, you've had it happen to you before.
Many times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just the product of I've had my power go out when it was clear skies and not even storming. Just pop, there it goes. You know, the old
That's
real.
usually a transformer problem.
Yeah, tire surge.
Yep.
Oh, single file looks like a long train. Not a whole lot at the present time going on. A lot of, I mean, there's some side by side as we see the 19 of Michael and the 95 of Tanner. I am going to go ahead and put our stages up here real quick. So keep an eye on track.
Okay.
All right.
Pretty wide up front.
Yeah, we'll just go with stage 1 for now. Kind of keep it. Uh-oh. There we go. Stage 1, 35. That don't work.
Oh, we got a caution.
Yellow. Yes, we do.
Yep.
Yep.
Somebody went around.
Yep. Let's find out who it was. Let's see. Oh no. Looks like the 26 was coming up on the 78. Might have had to back off of it a little bit, but it's the 07 on the car. Stephen Hayes, I believe that is. Might have just came up on him, and well, we know what happens there. Let's see here. Looks like Raymond Bell, was coming up on him. Yeah, here comes the the 07. Right up into Raymond Bell. Raymond having his bell rung once again this week.
That was no net code, that's for sure.
That was not net code. No, we'll blame that one on Eric.
Blame that on Eric.
Eric's your fault. Love a good old Midwestern thunderstorm. Oh, well, we live in Arkansas, me and my brother, so we know all about them thunder boomers.
Yeah, well, I live in a city. If we get a raindrop, our power goes out. Ain't no joke either.
Oh, well, I live in Fort Smith, Arkansas, so, the thing about it is, if the mayor blows his nose wrong, we don't have electricity, so,
Yeah, but at least if part of Fort Smith goes out, the other part don't. I think we're all on the same grid down here because this entire town goes out.
No, I think the whole city of Fort Smith is on OG&E.
Yeah, I meant you're not on the same grid.
Oh,
have different grids.
No.
So.
Yeah, Marbury's so small, it's all on the same grid.
Yeah. We only have one substation here. So.
Well, unless you have Arkansas Valley. So I know some parts of Marbury have Arkansas Valley. So
yeah, our grandma does. So.
Well, it looks like Alex Ball on pit road, Raymond Bell on pit road, Hayes, Carroll, Chavez, Hess. Natasha. I want to say it's Beaudoin. Beaudoin. Natasha Beaudoin, I believe. She usually has her boyfriend's last name, but in the truck series she don't.
Oh, okay. What drink is coffee you got?
Yeah, Eric, it's squirrel powered. Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, really.
Had a friend in Lakeland, Florida that tried to do a league during Hurricane Ian. Oh my
goodness gracious. Yeah, how'd that work out for him?
That's like saying you're going to hold a metal pole up in the air when it's lightning. That's stupid. You lost power but still had internet? How's that possible?
Yeah, really.
I bet I know how it's possible.
Oh, generator? Yep.
Well, no, probably satellite internet. Oh, that old Elon Musk internet. I hear it's pretty quick.
I'll just stick to my fiber.
Yeah, me too. Oh, fiber optic. Well, we have fiber too, but our modem is plugged up to the outlet. It's got to be powered. So,
yeah. When
the electric goes out, guess what? We lose internet. Yeah, it's not on a generator. All right, well, Josh.
I could probably get a battery backup for it. But
yeah, probably. Yeah. Josh White, Michael Bennett, Carson, Tanner, Gordon, Ryan, Frank, Stoney, Alex, Douglas, all top 10.
Brock's back.
Oh, yeah, he is, but 4 laps down.
Yep.
Ouch. Well, he had to go plug his computer up to the old coal-powered generator. Make sure you send your kids out there to make sure they put more coal in it.
Yeah.
I gotta pick on Brock. Yeah, I know, but still, our modem has to be plugged up to electric. So, here we go. We are back green. I really got to figure out why it's showing all that extra junk up there at the top.
Where at?
Well, see up at the top when I hit winter, the ATVO.DA, it's showing all that, and I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. That really doesn't do, you know, I mean, it's just graphics. It doesn't, you know, what makes the broadcast is calling the race. Yeah, I want one of those coal-powered generators like broadcast. Like Devin's still not coming back. He's probably done. Lap number 28 coming to lap number 29. Tanner's led 13. Michael has led 10. White's still looking to lead his first lap. Carson, likewise. Stoney, Alex, Ryan, just to kind of name a few. Now remember, you don't get a bonus point for leading a lap. Ooh, 95 up into the 19. That's going to send Michael back a little bit. That's going to put Tanner back up front. You going to pay for it, Eric? Generac isn't cheap. Oh, 3 wide up top.
My God.
Josh White at the bottom. He's like, nope.
You don't want no part of it.
No, he doesn't. I bet he had a spotter in his ear too. You're 3 wide at the bottom. No, I'm not.
Somebody's getting sporty back there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out who it is. Possibly the
26?
71?
I have no idea. 26?
71.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. We got somebody into the wall.
Yeah, Natasha's into the wall again. I've seen that. She's all right. No yellow, but man, she's going to have some damage on that truck. Looks like 3 drivers have already had to use their fast repairs. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that is not good either.
Nope. We're not even halfway through the race yet.
Yeah, it's not cheap. Well, lap 34, 35, White at 34, and then the stage end at 35. Like I said, I don't believe they throw the yellows. At least they didn't do it last week. We'll keep an eye out, though. Here we go, 38, 7, 26, put 3 wide there. I'd love to have a generator or solar powered.
Yeah.
Much sunshine as we get here during the summertime after it all rains and stuff. Oh,
that was close.
Yeah, 03 almost up into the 21 of Carson. Josh and Carson. 3 wide. I'm watching it because if the 71 pushes the issue, we could see a 4 wide, and I don't think he's going to do it.
Nope. Oh, he squeezed in there.
Yeah. Going back to my comment real quick about solar powered, though, 3 wide up ahead of them. If as much sun as we get during the summertime, we could run our power off batteries during the winter because, wait, what winter?
Yeah, really. We had a decent one last year. We had 8, 9 inches of snow in January. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
I'm ready for winter again. I can't stand this heat.
Steven, hey, here we go. 4-1.
Yep.
No,
Oh, they're gonna push it?
not yet. No, golly, that was close. Woo. They about had me at the edge of my chair, folks. Man, that 78 pushing the daylights out of the 26 for the lead. That's the bad thing about Auto Club is there's always action somewhere, and it's very hard to keep up with.
Yeah, I'm on chopper view. I've pretty much got everybody in view, so.
I don't. All right, lap 34, there's the white. Now, I am not even going to worry about it because they know what the stages are.
Yep.
14,000 watts, cost me just under 10K. That's installed too. That's not bad. 14,000 watts. I don't even know if that would run everything I've got. It might. It might. I would really only want it for like the main stuff, refrigerator, stuff like that. Maybe a TV or two, you know. Got some. Oh, we got a yellow.
Oh, man.
I believe that was the stage. Yeah. So they are throwing the yellows for the stage. All right. Well, the stage win looks like it's gonna go to Raymond Bell as he squeaked by the stripe first and got it. So, stage one winner, and Bell. All right, well, we'll be able to get him up here then. Very, very good professional photo.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
All right, up quarter of the way through. Next time will be, of course, the semi halfway. The next stage will be at 69.70. So we'll get Raymond up here in just a second. We'll wait for him to come down pit road here. You are watching the JWRES J&K Lift Service Season 1, round number 2 here at Auto Club. Presented to y'all by Maxspeedtv. Glad to see everybody out there again. We've got about 15 watching. Eric is out there in chat. Looks like a handyman is out there as well. A brother. DC, Joey, Brendan. Again, glad to have all of y'all. And those that are not talking in chat, thank you all again. Yeah, lick it. Lick the like button. All right, well, I don't think I see. Yeah, Raymond did not come down. So let's get Raymond up here real quick, if we can, maybe. There he is right there. Raymond Bell, buddy, got a copy?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How y'all doing?
No, doing all right, I guess. Well, stage one win, man. Awesome job out there, but, you know, it's only stage one. Man,
well,
kind of talk about it. How's it going for you?
that's going all right. The little spin out I had kind of killed the confidence, but then going worst to first, that was awesome.
Yeah, you had your bell rung already.
It never fails, dude. I don't know if I'm bad luck or what, but I put myself in some just stupid situations to be in.
Well, you managed to come out of it, got that stage one victory, man. Of course, stage two will be coming up here pretty quickly. How's the tires holding up?
I had to get tires after the spin, but I mean they held up pretty good. I mean, seems like everybody's racing to conserve. This last couple of laps, I didn't conserve crap. I'm like, you know what? We're going for the win, and I got the stage win. That makes my confidence up. But other than that, we're going to see, because the next stage, I think, is lap 70, I think?
Yeah,
75 or something like that.
Lap 70,
And so,
69 is white, and then 70 is the stage. So
that's right. But yeah, we're going to see if we can make it last this whole, you know, next 35 laps or so. Because, I mean, this track is horrible on tires.
So they didn't change it. They didn't change the tires. No, all right. Well, that lets me know that one. All righty, Raymond. Well, good luck down there, buddy. Get set for stage 2, man.
10-4, buddy. Y'all have a good one.
You too. All right. Raymond Bell, stage 1 winner. Let's go ahead and get set for stage 2.
Yeah, they'll get started here shortly.
I only do the stages, and after the stages, I don't even put it back. I don't even put it up there because, well, there ain't no sense in it. So after the stages are done, it's just basically a shootout to the finish. So,
yep.
But here we go. Raymond Bell, Alex Ball, Brady Carroll, Stephen Hayes, Frank Chavez, top 5. Coming to the green here. Stage number 2. Raymond holding them back. Green's out. Here we go. I heard it through, I want to say it was through your iRacing.
What?
Would it say
Heard mine?
grade? Yeah.
Well, that's weird. Let me go check some settings.
All right, well, here we go. Stage 2 underway here. We're looking for roughly 28, laps around in there. Oh, here we go. 3 wide. Oh, man. Ryan Pasoko right in the middle of this. I would not rule out a 4 wide before this race is done here tonight. And they're already pushing 3 wide. Oh, 21. That was Carson coming up. Oh, 71. Oh, that got tight. Get skinny, guys.
Well, my spotter is off and my voice chat is off. I don't know what you heard, 'cause I didn't hear it.
I heard it through mine, so I'm wondering if mine got turned on for some odd reason.
Might have.
We'll blame Eric.
Yeah.
It's gonna be blame Eric night. Anything that happens, it's Eric's fault.
I didn't hear it, so.
The like button tastes like peanut butter. Wow.
Tastes like static electricity shock.
Right. Josh White running the midline here now. The 21 coming up on the bottom. There's the 78 again of Alex Ball as they are continuing. Single file, side by side, some 3 wide here and there. Just blame you? All right, we will definitely do that. Michael Bennett, 12 laps. Raymond Bell, 8 laps. Gordon Spain, going to lead his first lap. Man, tight squeeze up here right around that 4th, 5th, 6th spot. Josh White, Tanner Seiden, Brennan Carroll. Every time I see Brendan Carroll out here on the track, I think it's Brendan Kennedy out there racing.
It might as well be.
It might as well be, yeah. You have a lot of excuses at the ready. Okay, all right. Well, Brendan, when you gonna get iRacing, man? Get out here and race. Hope to see your name out there on the track at some point. Eric, same for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'd like to see Eric out there.
Yeah. Eric be out there driving backwards.
Yeah, probably.
All right, well, lap number 44. "56 laps till we reach the 100 mark. Still got a ways.
I still got a ways. Somebody's blinking.
Don't know who that would be.
It's the blue and white truck.
Blue and white.
That's gonna be the number 7.
Number 7. Do not
Brendan
have a
Carroll.
7.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would be Brendan. He's supposed to be
Okay.
in the 10.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
ATV was killing. So yeah.
Yeah. These guys, I don't know. I think they do it just to confuse me. Well, let's go ahead and confuse him this week. All right, and then they pick and choose who gets to have a messed up car number. Now, let's not make it easy on Medlock this week. You know, I've got to pick on Josh Watt, though.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him race come September.
Yeah,
11th. Yeah, Bristol.
9/11 at Bristol. That'll be our Menard Series. Real life NASCAR, actually, not on iRacing. So,
yeah, it'll be on FS1.
Yep.
People got it.
oh, you've got it. And the setup, just haven't got on there. Wow.
Yeah, I knew Eric had the setup. He's ready to go. He just ain't done it yet.
Oh. You can't be any worse than me. Well, I don't. Right now, I still don't think I could handle the steering wheel, to be honest with you. So I'll just stick to what I know and keep healing.
Yeah, that's gonna take a bit. I mean, you're.
Yeah. Gordon Spain, 38 at the bottom of the 21, side by side, out of 4, coming through the tri-oval. Boy, they're door to door. Literally door to door.
Yeah, they are. Bub, it's been 5 months. How are you feeling at the 5 month mark?
I have my days. There's days where I don't feel very good, but you know, that's just part of it. And of course, the more I do, the worse I feel. And,
Right.
you know, this heat, for everybody that, you know, I know the heat itself for everybody in general is rough, but, you know, you had, you know, heart issues on top of it, and, you know, recovering from heart surgery, or, well, really any type of surgery, but I had heart surgery. That's why I'm using mine as an example. It takes a toll on you. So,
and I hope you don't mind me saying this. Your heart is still not beating at 100%, is it?
nowhere near it. It's
okay,
around
okay.
the 45% mark.
45,
They don't think it's going to get any better than that, due to the fact that the heart attack did cause some significant damage. So,
yeah. Well, I'll be honest. Still at the 5 month mark, I still have flashbacks, and it still bothers me.
Oh yeah, it's even very, very vivid for me. You know, I worry about it every day. You know, wondering if, you know, am I going to be here the next day? Or, you know, am I going to be in the hospital? So yeah, it's definitely scary as we see Brendan Carroll there kind of scraping the wall a little bit. Don't worry, folks. I'm still watching the race.
Yeah, we're still watching.
We're just having some conversation.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the front. So.
Ryan Pasoko right here in that 2 truck is right up on the 19 and the 03 of Josh White, who did lead a lap, by the way. So Josh is up here.
Yeah, even just talking about it for a few minutes just now, I got a tear rolling down my face. So
Man, Josh, I thought you was
I know you're doing all
send
right.
the 19 of Michael Bennett into the wall there. He came flying up on that 19. I'm doing all right. I'm getting better slowly.
Good.
Still watching my sodium intake, at least trying to anyway, but you know how that goes.
Uh-oh. Red car up front blinking out. Is that Michael?
Red car, that would be
19, yep.
The 19 of Michael Bennett, yeah.
Yep, he blinked.
That would be Michael. Well, I think being in first place is where you don't want to be. It's like being #1 in college baseball. You don't want to be.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that guy or that team.
Nope.
You know. Yeah, Michael right now just holding on here. Michael, Ryan, Josh, 21 of Carson, Stoney. Kind of have a little bit of a breakaway between the 5th and the 6th spot, but Tanner and Gordon are coming. And going back here, you got Josh Ryder kind of hanging out by himself. He really doesn't have anybody really around him to worry about. And then you got Raymond Bell, Brendan Carroll, Alex Ball, Frank Chavez back here going at it side by side. Douglas Hess. Josh Mayu, the Cash App 61. Stephen Hayes. Natasha. Last car on the lead lap back here at 16th. And Brock White been having electricity problems, but he is back out here on the track, and he is hoping for some yellows out here to get him back on the lead lap, but he's gonna need at least 4.
I hope everybody had a happy 4th of July last week. I got an unemployed neighbor over here with unlimited firework budget who likes to wish everybody a happy 10th of July right now.
Oh, golly.
So I just had to. That's a joke that I heard earlier today. So
That was a good one. Oh, man.
70's blinking in and out.
70.
Josh Ryder.
Ryder.
Yep.
The blinky. I mean, as long as they don't blink out and disappear like old Brock did, I think we'll be all right. Josh White, Michael Bennett, Carson, Ryan, still all right here together. White back up front. And is he going to be able to hold off the 19 here and grab his second lap of the day? Yes, he will. Lap number 54 here tonight, folks. Yeah.
Go ahead and put that ATVO.DA thing back up there. I want to send a screenshot to ATVO's Discord. They're asking for it.
Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me get something. There you go.
I don't see it just yet. It might have. Oh, okay, there it is. Hang on. Let me get a screenshot of it.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
No, I definitely need some new overlays, but can't really afford them right now, and I don't know how to do it. And I'm not paying for SDK, so.
Okay, all right. I'll send a screenshot. They're gonna try to help us out with that. We have no idea. I've never seen it on mine.
Well, is it still on yours? Well, you don't have the overlays, do you?
I've got the overlay up.
Okay, well, click on winner.
Winner?
Quick, yeah, and it'll bring up Josh White's name up at the top.
Yep, I don't have the ATVO.DA.
Okay, yep, I'm gonna have to get yours then.
Okay.
All right, we'll have that fixed before Saturday, folks. Well, let's go ahead and get back up here. Lap number 56, White, Carson, Michael, Stoney, Ryan, Gordon, Tanner, Ryder, Bell, and Carroll, our top 10. Now I'll get to the sponsor here at the halfway mark, Eric. And yes, going back to your comment there, just taking, take time, and as long as I do my part, baby steps. Yeah, I know, that's what I've been told. It's just taking too long. I am not a patient person.
We lost Brock.
Again?
Yep, looks like it.
Oh no!
Bub, you're still going out whenever you raise your voice.
Well, ain't nothing I can do about that.
Okay.
So I've got myself turned down as far as I can go without not being able to talk, period.
Oh, okay.
I don't have patience.
Either.
My patience ran out the door a long time ago.
Yeah, and I won't comment why either. Just saying.
They're just keeping it that.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Natasha on pit road here. Yeah, I know. I have discipline. Yeah, and I understand I can't just jump and run a mile either, you know. Like Stody Benefield and the two O'Brien Pasoko there still running side by side with one another. One back up to the front. A little bit of a breakaway. Josh White, Carson, and Michael kind of breaking away a little bit of Ryan and Stoney, but they got company coming. Gordon Spain, Josh Ryder, Tanner Seiden. Right there. Yeah, I'll get there at some point. I wasn't a fan of running a mile even before my heart attack, so I don't think I'll even be a fan of running a mile now. So,
No, I know I won't.
all right, lap number 60. 10 more laps before we hit that end of the second stage here. Remember, 69 white, 70 caution. That'll be stage number 2. Maybe down to the corner. Well, maybe. It'll be to the corner, probably the corner of my driveway. And it ain't very big.
No, your driveway not very big. We're almost to the halfway point. 62 and a half laps will be the halfway point. So
of 125, yep. Yeah, because there'll be 69, 70 will be our stage. So
yep.
Just a few laps over that halfway mark.
I felt like mathing tonight, so hush.
Well, at least we're mathing with one of the medlocks here tonight. I don't feel like it. So
I'm surprised I couldn't math.
I know you went to Mulberry, right?
Well, I'm tired too, so.
Up top 6, break it away a little bit. And Tanner. Wow.
I know.
sorry. Sorry, Tanner. I was putting Tanner and Seiden together. Tanner and Josh right here together, back 7th and 8th. Now I can't even talk. Raymond Bell, Brennan Carroll, and then Douglas Hess has got Josh Mayhew right there with him. Wow. Wow, bud.
Didn't help it. I wasn't going to sing that on air, but I couldn't help it.
No, you're the one that's looning.
I tell you, I'm tired too. Let's see here. I've been up for 30 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And, well, Michael Bennett, boy, Josh White and Michael still right there duking it out. Now, they are teammates for Adams Enterprises. Looks like Vasoko and Natasha, as well as Raymond Bell, also with them. So, a couple of teammates up here together, 1 and 2. Carson, Stoney, Ryan right there. Here comes Gordon Spain. That is a unique name, Gordon Spain. I do have a crank it up here tonight. We'll try to get to it when we can. But we all know, oh, here comes Natasha. She's coming back out. Stephen Hayes down pit road. Raymond Bell having to come down. Oh, 38 laps. So I had it at 40 to 45. Maybe he knows something that I don't. Watching Bennett and White. duking it out up here for the lead. The lap number 66 here, folks. Lap number 66, that time by, ooh, got some dooring going on back here with Ryan. I believe that was Stoney. You're talking, bub, you're muted. There's Carson and Gordon, so the 71, 21, and 38 all right here together. Josh White, Michael still leading the way, but let's get back here to this group. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave the front either because it is a battle for potential stage here, folks, as well. We get a yellow now, that's it. That will do it. This is where we don't want to see a yellow, but oh man. They keep duking it up back here, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. We'll possibly have one. Mayu, Brendan Carroll. It looks like Mayu coming around Brendan. Brendan probably might have been popping the wall there. If he did, I didn't catch it. And here we go, lap number 68. Josh White still leading it here, folks. Next time by will be the white flag for stage number 2. That is if we can get to the white flag. Of course. Oh man. And it looks like we have one on the Josh White Racing Esports Facebook page. Glad to have you out there tuning in here tonight. Here we go. White flag in the air. One more time around. We get a yellow, though. That'll be it. What we want to see, though, is the stage yellow. We do not want to see a early yellow.
I'm back. Doorbell rang. Sure y'all heard it.
Nope.
You didn't? Okay, cool.
Nope. All right. Well, white is in the air. We got side by side for our stage here. And it looks like the 03 of Josh White is going to hold off Michael Bennett, possibly. Yep, across the stripe. And that is going to be our stage here, stage number 2. There is the yellow. So congratulations to Josh White on the stage 2 win. That'll bring us to our sponsor here tonight, J&K Lift Service. Big shout out to J&K out there. Of course, Eric W has already posted the website out there. Brought to you by jnkliftservice.com for free quotes. So, Eric, if you want to go ahead and post that again, you're more than welcome to. A big shout out to them for sponsoring the truck series this season, the Josh White Racing Esports. All right, we'll give it a few here. Wait on Josh to get done pitting, and then we'll get up here for the Maxspeedtv Stage 2 interview. So hang tight, folks. We'll be back.
I sent you the link on Discord to download the national anthem. Now I'm going to have to create one for the backup default overlay that I have. That way you can just override those.
Right, they are coming down pit road here. I believe everybody may be coming down, looks like. Well, everybody except for Alex, but we'll get them. We'll get Josh up here in just a minute or two. All right, well, he's gonna come sliding out up pit road here. Let's go ahead and drag him up here real quick. Have a talk with him. Josh White, got a copy there, buddy?
Yeah, bud, what's up?
Hey, man, with stage 2 winner out here tonight, man. Now we got a long road ahead of us here to the end of the race, man. How did stage 2 feel?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you over my spotter. What'd you ask?
Well, I was wondering how, how did stage 2 feel out there here tonight? And, now that the stages are done, got a long, shootout here to the end, man. Talk about it.
Yeah, man. So this place is just really hard on tires, and it's really rough. The biggest thing is to conserve on the rubber in the beginning, and at least the beginning of your runs, and then you can lay into it a little bit. You still got to be real careful. The big thing beyond that is just being in the right place at the right time, catching some draft off some people, and if you're up front getting a clean air, you just got to get in a groove and go for it. So hopefully we'll have it there at the end. Well,
we got a shootout here to the end, man. Y'all cannot make it, correct?
Correct. You're going to have a green flag stop.
All right. Well, let's see here. Hopefully we'll have that green flag stop and get everybody kind of on a different playing field out there here tonight. So good luck out there, Josh. Congratulations on stage 2 win, man. Good luck for the rest of the race.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Stages are done. I don't think these guys are used to getting interviewed at all during a race. All right, well, Josh will be the one getting us going here with Michael Bennett in second, Spain third, Benfield in fourth, Soko fifth, Mayu sixth, Hess seventh, Fingelhofer in eighth, Chavez ninth, and Ryder 10th. All right, here we go. Coming into the Geico start zone once again. Green's out. The final stage of the race underway here tonight for the Josh White Racing Esports J&K Lift Service Truck Series. Season 1, round number 2 here at Auto Club, presented to you all by Maxspeedtv. Been a good race so far. We're looking at right now, counting the stage cautions, a total of 5 yellows. So if you take away those stage yellows, we've only had 3 in total. But a total of 14 laps, still 52 laps to go. So a lot can happen in 52 laps. About to be 51 laps. And
a long way to go.
well, yeah, it is, but, these guys get in a groove here, and, they wind down these laps, and then it'll go by pretty quickly. Now, we're looking at under green flag conditions, straight green, no yellows. We'll be done with this race in roughly about 35 and a half a minute.
Sounds good to me.
Now, if you look up at the top of your timing screen, you will see, the time there. Now, of course, if we do get some yellows out here, knock on wood, I'll go ahead and knock on wood because I've got a wooden desk. Then, you know,
I don't want you knocking on mine. Mine's glass.
yeah, no, you know all about that. Long story, that's for a later date. But anyway, then, you know, it'll pack on a few minutes to it, but nevertheless here, I think the way these guys are going, I think we could possibly finish this race out green here tonight. But just a quick note there, now that I went through that, and you know, going back to that whole glass incident there, just a kind of a quick rundown of what happened. We was kids. My brother stole the last, I want to say it was a donut or something, off of the kitchen table, which was glass, and I got mad at him and put my fist through it. So yeah, I love glass.
Yeah.
Of course, today, to this day, I still feel bad about it.
Yeah, your mom liked that table.
Yeah, man, that was years ago.
Yep.
Side by side, over the front. Still wouldn't rule out a 4 wide at some point, though. Man, the 1971 door-to-door. 0338 door-to-door, 1661. Looks like they got a single file out here with Douglas Hess and Josh Mayu. 21 of Carson, Ryan Sissoko side by side with Lee. That is the 70 of Ryder. Yes, it is. Brendan Carroll, Tanner Seiden. And they are knocking it out. Oh, here we go.
Oh man.
Man, Douglas Hess at the bottom. Well, we'll be off tomorrow night. Well, we'll be back at it Saturday here at Auto Club with the victory, oh, now you got me the line. The Cup Series, Victory X Financial Cup Series for Josh White Racing Esports.
So they race the same track weekly?
I believe so, or it's close. Here we go, 3 wild.
Oh man.
We're gonna be 4. I thought we were
That was
4
close.
there. It was close. Definitely close for sure. I believe for the most part, yes.
Okay.
Ooh, as we see the 38 in the middle here of this 3 wide. He is the meat in the middle and no cheese. Sky Yawns. Probably. Take a look at our leader, though. Michael Bennett, Josh White, Stody Benfield. Let's kind of keeping an eye on them 3. And Josh Mayu even putting his Cash App 61 up here in 4th after starting 17th.
Hey, Bub.
Man.
You said Saturday night's the Victory X Financial Service Cup Series? We're at Vegas.
Oh, did it get changed?
I don't know. I'm according to Sim Racer Hub. That's the only schedule I can find.
Let me see here. Sorry about this, folks. I'm just trying to No, can't look at it right now. I don't know exactly where it's at. I've got so many things on my desktop.
All right, well, whenever you find the schedules for both, send them to me because I'll need them as well.
Okay.
We'll get all this figured out.
Oh, yeah, it's only the second week.
Yeah.
Well, I can go ahead and pop up the schedule for the Cup Series here. J&K Lift Service.
Yeah, I can take a screenshot of that.
So next week for the Truck Series, we will be at Las Vegas. But this week, tomorrow, not Friday, but Saturday, I believe we will be at Auto Club for the Cup Series. We will definitely, I mean, I got the schedule right here. So yeah, this week we'll be at Auto Club.
Oh, okay.
I just popped it up there real quick. There's 2 series, so all right, lap number 85. 41 more laps. Winding them down. A lot can happen though in 41 laps. Now they will have to pit. Heard it from Josh. They cannot make it to the end. They will have to come down pit road before a green flag pit stop. Now, of course, we get a yellow. That'll change things. And depending on where that yellow comes out, if we get one, will also depend on if they will still have to come down or not. All right. Michael Bennett has led 35 laps. Josh White led 19. Ryan still looking to lead his first lap, but the most important lap, though, folks, is that final lap. The checkered flag. Crossing the stripe first. Lap 87. There at the line. Kind of rested my voice a little bit. We do got some things going on the track, though. Still got Ryan Pasoko, Stoney going at it up here for third. Got Carson and Josh pretty close together right behind them. 5th and 6th. Douglas not too far back there in 7th. Josh Ryder leading a little group back here with a 95. Tanner and the 38 of Gordon. We got a battle for the lead, though. Looks like Michael and Josh kind of trading some spots here. When do you pit? Do you run it out? Do you short pit? Do you what do you do? I mean, I think you go as far as you can, to be honest. Especially if you're not getting the next, we're not getting, you know, any type of yellows. You got to go as far as you can.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, that's what it did. It just went poof.
It's old age, bub.
Hush. I feel it too.
Oh, I do. Man, I do.
Yeah, I know.
I'm only 38. I'll be 39 toward the end of the year. It feels like I've already been put through a ringer. Kind of just watching it, man. Lap number 91. Man, we have been green since the end of stage 2. Now that I say that,
yeah, I wasn't gonna say nothing about that.
yeah. Actually, we've been green even before that. We went green on that one last caution, and then went all the way to the stage, and then had that stage yellow. Technically, that don't count. I mean, but golly, man, we just keep on going, and then this is what I like to see. These guys know, and gal, can't forget about the gal. Natasha, she's just not having the race tonight she was hoping for. She was back here in 16th after starting 7th. Just not having any luck out there.
She was in an accident or two.
Yeah. Go until you have to pit for fuel, splash and go, especially if this track eats. Yeah, it does eat tires, but you'll need enough fuel to make it to the end. So especially if you stay green. I did have the 40 to 45 laps on a tank of fuel. We've already been out here roughly at about 21 or so. Looks like Natasha has been out here 30. Looks like Steven has been out here 30, 29 for Alex Ball. So we do have a few that's been out here, quite some time already. But I do have it at 40 to 45 laps at 100% fuel. That might be underdoing it too.
Could be. I had to restart ATVO earlier. I've got everybody out here at 94 laps.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know that's not right.
Not everybody. It's 85 for Natasha, 93 for Steven and Raymond Bell. So everybody else is at 94. So except for Brock and Devin, unfortunately, Brock just not having any luck, it sounds like, with his electricity. And here we go, Josh Mayhew down pit road. Here we go. Great. Yep. And here also comes Douglas Hess right behind him. I think these guys are teammates as well. They are. They're not in. Or are they? Yeah, they're up there in Shady Motorsports. Of course, a big shout out to Corey up there in race control. Of course, we know what it's about broadcasting. Corey's, he's race controlling it, so he has it about as rough as we do out here. So big shout out to Corey for throwing his time and stuff out there and being race control out here for these guys, not only on Thursday nights but Saturday nights as well, almost Sunday nights. I'm only broadcasting 2 days a week for health issues. Don't plan on doing anything else at the present time, but do appreciate the opportunity from Josh White and the crew over here for wanting me, when I was able to come back, wanting me back here. And I'm going to probably keep doing it, but a big shout out to OP and for giving me a long run there. Don't worry, if I was anything was to happen, I'd be stealing y'all back from Steven. But big shout out to Steven Lane out there too for for stepping up, and my brother Dennis Ansman. There's been several others that have reached out, throughout, the time of healing and, covering for me. So, You know, without everybody, we would not be here right now. So.
Yeah, speaking of Stephen Lane, he's got his own race tonight. So.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he is doing the OP Throwback Series.
Yep.
Hopefully everybody can go over there, and of course, my alarm's going off telling me to take my meds. It looks like Tanner down pit road here, so we've got a couple more coming down. Like Natasha, she's been on pit road for over in her pit box for over 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm wondering if she's calling it or not.
I don't know. 12 laps down. You know, it's rough. Mayu is a lap down. Doug's a lap down. Tanner's a lap down. Raymond's a lap down. Of course, these guys pitted already.
Yeah.
So that definitely, you know, will change the aspect of if you're going to be on the lead lap or not, and that's exactly kind of what happened to them. Stephen Hayes back here in 11th now, the last driver on the lead lap. He's going to have to be, you know, he's going to have to pit here. He's been out here 36 laps. He's clutching it, it sounds like. Let's listen in. No, he's not clutching it. At least he didn't do it that time. Oh, folks, a lap of 100. We have hit the triple-digit mark.
Yep. Didn't take too long. It wasn't too bad.
We ain't done yet.
No, I know we're not done. I'm just saying.
So hush.
I'll blame Josh White. If this would have been 100 laps, we would have been done.
Well, they do the same amount.
Yep.
So as the trucks. So at least it ain't 225 laps.
Oh my gosh, man.
There we go. 3 wide right up
Three
here
wide.
with Michael Bennett, Josh White, Carson.
Oh, they got squiggly.
Like Michael and Carson had a get-together moment there.
Come to Jesus meeting.
Or that. Like, well, looks like several drivers down pit road. All right, Michael Bennett, Gordon Spain, Stody, Ryder, Tanner is out there on the track. Never mind. Brendan is out there. Brendan Carroll, Alex Ball, Stephen Hayes. And here comes Josh White now down pit road. Yep. Looks like Ryan Pasoko's right behind him. That is going to put Douglas Hess, Josh Mayu right now in the 4th and 5th spot. Now, can they get up and around here? Looks like Carson. Now, Carson's been out here, though, 31 laps. He has yet to come down. I would imagine he'll be coming down here pretty quick.
Yeah, Raymond, well, he's a lap down, but he hadn't been out. He hadn't pitted yet either, so.
Raymond Bell?
Bell, yeah. At least not on my end, he hadn't.
No, he's been out here 30 laps.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're right. Yeah, he hasn't pitted yet either. Oh, maybe he's realizing he don't want to have his bell rung again. Sorry, Raymond, I had to. Up Douglas Hess, Josh Mayu, 2nd and 3rd right now. Carson, though, still leading the way. There's Carson. There's Douglas. So Carson is going to be coming out of turn
Yep,
4,
Carson coming down.
pit
Yep.
road. And here comes Douglas Hess, Josh Mayu. I would imagine, I think they're going to be coming out of turn number 4 here too, here pretty quick. Yep,
Thought they already pitted.
they did.
Oh, okay, okay.
They just exited turn 2, so.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I got confuzzled there.
But Douglas Hess and Josh Mayu, yeah, they pitted. They're in 2nd and 3rd
Yep.
respectively. So if they get around Carson, then they'll be 1st and 2nd. I think that's what's going to happen here. They are going to come and get around Carson.
Yep.
Now, Douglas Hess and Josh Mayu are teammates, so they're going to definitely be working together. Well, folks, guess what? Next time by, 20 to go, if we can get there.
If we can get there.
I mean, we'll get there regardless. Here we go, though, across the stripe. 20 laps to go here tonight. This is what I like to see. Green flag racing, green flag pit stops. Little bit of bumping, little bit of banging. You know.
Yep. None of that 27 caution stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No. I thought we were going to run out of time last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how close we were, but yeah, it was rough. That actually beat out Martinsville.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. When we were talking about it about 5 hours ago.
Wow.
No, just decent.
19 laps to go. Remember, one fast repair. Now we can
Yep.
go through here and look at who's used them and who hasn't. I do see that Josh Ryder's used his. Alex Zabala's used his, and Natasha has used hers. Everybody else still has theirs, just in case. I mean, Bubba, we're not over, so, we
not done.
could definitely have a hiccup or two.
Okay, I had a hiccup or two.
Shut up.
Just had to.
I'm about to kick you out. Eric, you see what I have to deal with? I love him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long race, wasn't it? A little bit of disco dancing. Hey, Josh really keeping close to Doug, though. Mr. Douglas Hess.
Yeah, I'm up on those two. So.
Ow, that hurt.
You okay, bub?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just, man. Folks, coughing and sneezing is the world's worst. They're what they call a sternotomy, which, open heart surgery that cuts your sternum in half and spread you open like an oyster. Man, it takes so long for the healing process for the sternum.
What they say, about a year?
About a year, yeah. For everybody that doesn't know what that is, go look it up on YouTube. You'll get a better understanding and a better idea of what I went through. So, and really what everybody, that's had open heart surgery goes through. Oh.
Yeah, we won't go into graphic details on here. So.
We aren't rated for kids, but we try to stay at least user-friendly for the most part.
Keep it PG.
We ain't rated M for maturity.
I don't think that would let us have chat open for that.
No, as long as you have it set for not we have ours set for not made for kids, which allows us to have chat.
Oh,
If
okay.
you don't have it set, if you have it set for rated for kids or stuff like that, then you can't have chat. That's backwards in my opinion.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's backwards.
all right, well, Mayu, he's led a lap. Doug's led 5. Now Tanner right back there in 3rd. Michael 4th. Stoney 5th. Gordon 6th. Carson 7th. White in 8th. Ryan 9th. And Chavez in 10th. Freddie Carroll 11th. Josh Ryder 12th. Alex Ball 13th. Stephen Hayes 14th. Now he is the last driver on the lead lap. And Raymond Bell 2 laps down, right back here in 15th. And Natasha is unfortunately still on pit road here as we get back up here to Carson. And they go 3 wide. White, Carson, and Gordon. Exactly, yeah. I mean, that's what you got to do, Eric. I mean, you could always do a disclaimer at the beginning of your broadcast or podcast or whatever, and that does cover you as well. But of course, if you're like I said, if you're not made for kids, then kids shouldn't be watching. Of course, this day and age, there's no telling what some kids been through, what they've heard, 13 to go. It'll be 12 to go there at the line. Like the following program is rated E for everyone, or rated M for maturity. Viewer discretion is advised, or something like that.
The little disclaimer.
Yeah. You can have a disclaimer, and that covers you. Oh, it's gonna be 11 to go. Man, getting down to the nitty gritty now, folks. 10:08 Eastern, 9:08 Central, 5:08 Hawaiian time.
I've got 9:12 over here, so.
Oh, my clock's wrong. My clock is slow.
Clock's slow. I did hear Earth spin faster today, so I don't know how true that is.
And Josh White over the tail of the 21 though of Carson, almost called him Carmen.
Carmen.
Yeah, well, Carmen can be a male or female name, so
yeah,
Yeah. But it's Carson Klingelhofer. We'll try to say that 5 times fast. Josh White getting real close to that wall there. If he, he don't stay off the wall, he's gonna have some blue paint on the on his car instead of white. And roll.
Josh White gonna turn blue.
Yeah, Josh White gonna turn blue. Gonna have to call him Josh Blue.
Josh Blue. He's gonna fire us.
Probably. But it's like I told Josh White, I said, I may be serious, but I'm also a cut-up guy, so,
Yeah, he's gonna, when he goes back and watches it, he's gonna like, what did I get myself into?
Right. All right, well, Tanner losing the spot there to Carson. I mean, everybody's kind of spread out for the most part. I mean, you do have, kind of some close battles, but, for the most part, watch Michael Bennett, though. He's coming up on Douglas. He is about a little under a second behind Douglas. He's right there. So,
Yeah, I'm up on the top 3 as well.
Yeah, so I would definitely watch Douglas here with Michael coming up on him, because Douglas is a teammate to Josh. Josh is in the lead. I mean, I don't think Douglas would throw a massive block, but I think he would make sure Michael knows that he's going to have to get around him the right way. I mean, we'll see kind of what happens, but Douglas, I mean, Douglas is guarding both lines. You know, Josh is running kind of that mid to high line. Douglas is running the low, mid, and high line, depending on where he's at on the track, where they're at on the track too. So we'll see kind of what Michael does here, if he can get up to him. And there's Stoney and Carson as well, not to mention White and Gordon and Tanner even coming up. So we could have an 8 wide for the win here before it's all said and done.
Wouldn't that be something?
Klingelhofer one time fast. Yeah, right. Yeah, I can barely say it, and you know, I've been calling his name all night long. So, you know, that's all right. By Saturday and next Thursday, I'll totally forget how to pronounce it. So,
yep, you will.
I'll call him Cloggenflinger or something like that. I don't know.
Cloggenflinger. Wow. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Oh my. You got yourself cracking up over, bud. Oh Lord.
That's not even thought now. Woo. All right, here we go. Michael Bennett to the
here we go.
inside of Hess. Michael, you've got 6 to go, side by side for second. Britton Ross out there saying Tanner's losing it. Well, Tanner is back here at 8th. Yeah, he, I don't know what happened to Tanner. He led 16 laps, started second. Unfortunately, found a spot back here at 8th, and he cannot break away from that area, from that spot, unfortunately. Michael Bennett, though, kind of broke away, broke the teammate situation up. And there goes Michael to the inside of Mayu. Now Mayu back into second. I said watch Bennett.
Yeah, you made a move.
Mm-hmm.
Big one. We're down to 4 to go.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're going to be coming up on the 07 of Stephen Hayes here, too. Stephen looked like...
Oh! He got down too low.
Yeah, I don't think Stephen seen him coming.
Man, he might not have.
Stephen, yeah, he's like, I'm going to get down to the bottom before I end up wrecking somebody. And another battle for the lead here, though. 3 laps remain. There's the 21 of Carson. Right there with them. Oh, here we go with the F-35s again. I can hear them.
Yep.
I live close to the airport here in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and we got F-35s, the new F-35s down here, and they're doing some night training, and yeah, you can hear them taking off. Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. Them things are pretty. But they're too dadgum loud. They need to put a muffler on them.
That's why I never liked living in Fort Smith. Just because of that reason. I can't handle loud noise. I've got these engines turned down, so I can't handle it.
Am I right? Well, here we go. A battle for third. Douglas Hess, Carson. There they go, side by side. Mayu holding on to second for now. Now, Josh and Douglas has been out here, though, 29 laps. Compared to Carson, who has been out here only, 19?
19,
yeah.
yep.
And Michael has been out here 22. So,
Carson's got the better tires. Yep.
Yeah, tires do make a difference. As we are watching Mr. Flingo clobber here.
He's going to kill you.
Probably. He's going to end up clobbering somebody, and it's probably going to be me.
Yeah. Oh, we got 1 to go. White flag.
And Josh trying to hold on to second. 21 trying to make something of it. Douglas is hoping somebody breaks. We see the battle for second up here. Of course, it's going to be a guaranteed podium for somebody.
Yep.
The question is who? As we see Carson up there to the second, getting around the 61. But out of turn number 4,
Turn 4.
Michael Bennett, our pole sitter, is going to grab the win here tonight at Auto Club. He said he wanted it. He got it. Carson going to hold off Mayu for second. And Mayu will finish in that podium spot in third. And Douglas Hess in fourth. And Gordon Spain rounding out the top 5. But podium is going to be Michael, Carson, and Josh. What a way to finish out the race here tonight, folks. We'll give you just a few minutes. I'll get the top 3 down here for the MaxSpeedtv post-race show. We'll start with the leader and kind of work our way down to Mayu here tonight. So give me just a few seconds, and I'll get the top 3, folks. So we will be right back. All righty, folks, we've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. Let's go ahead and get our winner up here. Michael, you said you love the track, and you did not disappoint, man. Awesome job. 54 laps you led out here tonight. Of course, the most important lap, that final lap. Now talk about how the overall race went, how these tires really felt during that run before those green flag pit stops. Man, talk about it.
Yeah, I just felt like the truck was good the whole night for me. Some good side-by-side racing with Josh during that second stage. Actually in the first stage too with everybody. But the entire race went good. A few little cautions that happened, but tires felt good for me, and I just had a good time.
All right. Well, awesome job here, bud. The season still just getting started. Yeah, we've got a lot more races ahead of us. We got Vegas coming up. Of course, we got the Cup Series coming up Saturday here at Auto Club. Now, throw the fans out there, maybe a bone here. The difference between the Cup cars and the trucks here at this track. Any noticeable differences other than, the cars itself?
I mean, you just have way more grip in the Truck Series, in my opinion. You don't get the tires as hot coming up out of the corner as you do in the Cup car. I won't be performing in any Saturday night races with the Cup cars with this series. It's a good league. Maybe I'll pop in here or there, but not running for points. But this truck here tonight with the Josh White team, we all had, I think all 3 stage wins were by Josh White teammates taking those victories. So that's important to us. So hopefully they have good success on Saturday night. I'll be looking for the results later on. But just for tonight, I'd like to thank J&K Lift Service for everything they do for this series. You guys announcing, all the competitors showing up. it was some pretty clean racing. You're gonna have little things here or there, but
Yeah.
nice green flag runs and pit stop. And like I said, thank to all my teammates, my family for letting me come doing this league, this series so far. 2-0. Can't ask for a better start.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now Vegas next week, man. How do you feel about Vegas?
Vegas is it's one of these mile and a halves. That's a little more drafty. You lose the front end a little bit more. You heat up the right front too fast. So it's tire conservative there, which it is a little bit here, but it's more of a on the right front than it is on the right rear.
Yeah.
So it feels different. So we'll find out. Hopefully everyone can have a nice clean race and we can have good long green flag runs like we did tonight. Looking forward to it for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely a great race tonight, Michael. All right, buddy. We'll go celebrate your victory out here tonight, man. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, just like last week, I popped one, I'll pop another. Let's go.
All righty, buddy. Yeah, go do it.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, Carson. I'm going to say Klingelhofer. That's what my brother was saying. Is that right?
Yeah, you got it on the money.
All right. Well, my brother was saying that, and then I decided to butcher it the rest of the night. So, but, you know, it is what it is. Carson, man, awesome job. You came back. You know, you kind of bulldozed your way up through the field. You know, I say that with respect. You didn't wreck anybody, but, yeah, man, those clean tires, buddy, or cleaner tires, I should say. You out there about 20 laps. Man, that just goes to show you, man, those tires, man, they are so important, you know, at a track like Auto Club. Man, talk about it, buddy. How you feeling now that the race is over with? And, man, talk about it. We got to hear from you, bud.
Oh, I can tell you, I'm really stoked right now. Honestly, I was coming in here with low expectations, just expecting to finish well and just adapt to all the other drivers and see how we run. And I'm pretty glad to say that it's a good field of guys, and I'm pretty stoked to show up and race the rest of the season. For it being my first race out, I missed last week for working on my real car, and I heard everything from my team, and I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. But Lord knows if that's true coming from other people, so you got to experience it to know it. And I can tell you right now, this is probably one of the best leagues I've been in.
Well, you know,
So
you say working on your real car. What are you racing real off?
I race modifieds.
Modifieds. Okay. Well, we got to, yeah, it seems like either this league is full of veterans or both. Veteran military or real race car drivers. One of the two. So nice to have that good combination of, you know, of that. And of course, those that just race on iRacing, you know. But, you know, how did the truck feel? You know, I know you were only out there about 20 laps here under this last run. Where did those tires really start to come into play and know that you could push it just a little bit more to get more out of them?
So through the whole run until that final stint, I was just focused on pushing the truck as hard as I could to see where that breaking point in the tires would have been. I was thinking after the final pit stop, I only took 2 on the right side because I was like, oh, if I take 4, it's going to make the truck tighter. So I want the truck to be loose so I can push it a lot harder within that 20 lap stint that I pitted within.
Ah, okay. So you only took a 2-tire stop?
Yep.
Wow. All right. Well, that strategy, man, and it worked out for you. You know, you played it how you needed to play it, and it worked out, man. Awesome job. Of course, we got, you know, a Saturday Night Cup series for these guys. Are we going to see you on Saturdays or just mainly on Thursday?
Mainly Thursdays. I really only got a ride for the trucks.
Okay.
It's just kind of hard to make the Saturday races, saying that I race in real life, and we mainly race Saturdays, but I'll try and make a bunch of stuff. I'm always up for racing and just trying to get as much seat time as I can.
Okay.
So eventually I'll be looking for a cup ride once we hit the off season, but as of now, I'm probably just going to be running the trucks for a little minute.
All right. Well, going back to the trucks here real quick, man. We got Las Vegas. or Vegas, as it's called. You know, everybody knows it as Vegas, not Las Vegas. But we got Vegas next week for round 3. How do you feel about Vegas going, you know, from super speedways to, you know, a 2-mile track to now down to 1.5 miles?
Shorter track, the better. I'm not really one for the big track racing just because it's not where I come from. I was born and raised short track, so
Okay.
the shorter the track is probably the better I'll get behind the wheel and the more impressive I'll be.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing a lot more of you there, brother. Awesome job out here tonight, grabbing a P2 spot. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. And, of course, get ready for next Thursday.
Yeah, the team of AF1, they got me on board with this. I had the owner reach out to me, Patrick McPeak, asking if I wanted to get a ride in for the truck series. Him knowing that I wasn't able to race Saturdays and he wanted to get me into something. We come from a team that we race in, and we got to know each other from one team, and then he decided to make AF1, and AF1, I believe, stands for All for One. So I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but he wrote me into this, and I want to give him a huge thanks. I don't really have any sponsors, I don't really think, on the car, other than Megawatt Electric. That's actually my real car sponsor, so I try and squeeze
Okay.
him in to anything that I get the opportunity to, and that's pretty much all I got to think.
All righty, Carson. We'll go celebrate your P2 out here tonight, buddy. We'll see you next week for Vegas, man. Awesome job.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, that was Carson out there here tonight, man. Awesome job by, you know, by all these guys out here tonight. Of course, the number 61 of Josh Mayu there in third. He just left. I don't know why, but he did. So we won't be able to interview him here tonight. But awesome job by Mayu there in third, Douglas in fourth, and Gordon in the 5th spot. But let's go ahead and get down here to the unofficial results, any, you know, admin stuff they have to do out here tonight. But Michael Bennett grabbing the win out here tonight. Awesome job by Michael on the win. Carson, who we just talked to there, finishing second. Josh third, Douglas fourth, Gordon fifth, and Stoney Benfield in 6th. Josh White in 7th, Ryan Pasoko there in 8th, Tanner Seidon there in 9th, and Frank Chavez there in 10th. Brenda Carroll in 11th, Josh Ryder 12th, Alex Ball 13th, Stephen Hayes 14th, Raymond Bell 15th, Natasha Beaudoin, I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, sorry, Natasha, I'm sure you'll get with me later on it. There in 16th, man, tough break for Natasha. You know, Brock having, you know, electricity problems, man, tough break for Brock. He'll finish tonight in 17th, Devin Black in that 18th spot. But then again, our winner out here tonight goes to Michael Bennett in the number 19 H&B siding machine here tonight. Of course, off tomorrow night, but we will be back in action. Yes, Braden, it is. Glad to see you out there, buddy. It is Medlock in the booth. We'll be back in action Saturday night for the JWRES Victory X Financial Cup Series here at Auto Club. Going to be a whole different animal. We'll see kind of how it happens come Saturday night. But enjoy tomorrow off, guys, and we will see you on Saturday. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all again, and have a good night.
Artlist.io